Hello, everybody. We're going to be looking at nflx on the NASDAQ stock exchange. It's Netlix, a request from another user, and I'll try to see what I could give as insight on if there's a breakout or breakdown that's playable, probably in play, or can be played soon. All right. I always start by seeing if I have some type of channel at the support. It's pretty steep. Let's see, create parallel line. It's not quite a channel, definite channel here. I'm going to start by going with maybe identify the strong support. Right now we seem to have had a base about 1 year, year and a half back that was broken out of. Right here around these levels. So we had about a year and a half consolidation sideways move, and that broke out. Let me just draw the measured move from height to low, added to the breakout line. We had a range between 124, almost 125 to 90.50, and it broke out in this candle. So we had a definite candle close above the breakout line, and the target was, if you got in here at the end of the month, the target would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 months later. You would have reached the target of the measured move at around the 157 level, 158. Right now, I would have played here. I would have exited here, and now I'm just waiting to see if I have a pattern that is going to give me an in and my two outs, either hit my sell stop and or my profit stop. I just don't see many candles lining up to give some type of consolidation sideways move, which I could play to the continuation bullish or breakdown. Remember, this is raw, unedited. It's my actual thought process being applied to a chart, identifying support, resistance line, and then seeing what type of chart pattern emerges, seeing if a breakout candle is in play, and keep an eye on it for the end of month for that candle. Always wait for the end of the month. You'll avoid whipsaws. Like here, there's that long wick. You could have, it's a breakout. It closed below that line, and you would have been stuck for who knows how long. Nobody knows the future. We could just observe what happens and apply classical charting. Apply to classical charting your management and risk protocols. I don't know any. It's really like hitting a high. I don't know what the target is right now on the monthly candle chart. There's probably some weekly or daily signals you could play, knowing that the trend is seems to be bullish. I could look at the RSI to see if there's some divergence. Price action went up in between these two points, and the RSI is stagnated, haven't gone higher. Could give some signals to a reversal or a slowdown of the price action going up. But right now, there's no chart patterns on the monthly. I'm not going to go play the weekly, and I'll just have to wait for Netlix. Set a few alerts, see if ever the levels, maybe this here could be at the 174 level. Could be some support eventually for a top pattern. One thing I could do is create myself some black space here on the right of the chart by scooting over the margin and moving up here. This gives me, helps my brain. If I see a black area, imagine what the eventual move could be. I could put an alert at 220, but this is completely arbitrary. Just for me to maybe come and get a look back at Netlix and see how the chart has morphed over time. And that's it for Netflix. Left a bunch of lines here. My software probably is going to delete it by the next time I open this chart. But no problem. I'll just redo my process with the actual chart and not let my judgment be biased by a previous analysis I did. I could change my idea next week, tomorrow. I don't mind. I just redo it. And what the important thing is to have a chart done to the best of your ability, and which you consider A++ according to your criteria, and then go with that to maximize your probability of reaching your possible targets. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.